Okay, so we have to try to figure out what to do with this space here, this damn thing. It's been playing on my mind for months now, trying to figure out how to make this wall work. So let's do some of this today. We're going to take some measurements and try to figure out exactly where we are with this space here. And we're just going to use the same plywood. That's the plan. But we'll just take some measurements first and see how it goes from there. Okay, so now keep in mind I'm shooting directly from the hip here because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. But I know that that curve that this thing sits on kind of goes like this, right? I set up a flat edge along the bottom of the curve and measured up, and it's about 5 inches. So this cabinet is 30 inches wide, and this mark here is 15 inches, so that's directly in the center of the cabinet. This mark is 5 inches up, so this cabinet should sit right where the two intersect. So what I need to do is try to figure out the safest way to, how do you say, start cutting this thing back from this corner, where it should go something like this, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw some cardboard up there, although I don't have any cardboard to make a template. I'll scrounge and see what I have. And then this whole thing will just simply be attached to that piece of ply, and that'll be the cabinet. If you guys can think of another way to do this, I would say comment below, but I'm probably going to be done with it, or at least done with this experiment by the time you guys get to see this video. So anyway, we'll continue. Wish me luck. Alright, so I put together this little test piece to see how good my template I made was. So it sits in there pretty well. I think surely good enough for what we're going to be doing. So I got that arch pretty well. Plus I'm hoping to put some trim on there to hide any of the screw ups I do. But I think that turned out pretty well. So I'm going to transfer that template over to the main piece. Next day, I'm trying to figure out how to get this angle on the side walls. So I figured since I based the cut of the main panel that I cut, I based off of this arc here. I taped on these little ears on either side to try to mimic this angle going up, and I'll just extend it up, and I think that'd be a pretty safe a pretty safe cut for me to do. So I'm going to try that first. All right, talk to you guys in a minute. I had to come inside because of the wind. So as I was explaining, when I did my measurements on my sides, I had two lines. I had this line here that I came up with the template that I taped up there, and then I had another line on the outside that I went by the measurements that I took of the actual space. So what I decided to do, since this was a more conservative line, I just decided to cut it. And we'll give it a shot, see if it fits in there pretty well. If not, I can always take off more by following that line there. So I did cut it, and it fits in there pretty well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with that. And now the next thing is try to get this this arc correct. I think I know the measurement from here to where this is supposed to end, so it should be a couple inches off of that. So I'm going to try to figure out how to get this more gentle arc down so it meets up with the high roof. So it's pretty flat, and then it arcs down just on the corners. So we're going to give that a shot. Hopefully it all works out, because it'd really suck ass to get this far on this shape, which fits in there pretty good, and screw this up and have to start all over again. I'm not looking to do that. So measure twice, cut once, right? Okay, so I got this panel, so it fits pretty well. What I'm going to do is put a couple of sticks right here, kind of as a backstop to the panel. One on this side, one on this side, and the panel will lay against that. And that should give it enough support, at least on the ends. Still trying to figure out this middle part. And as soon as I know, I'll let you guys know. Alright, so after a lot of trial and error, test fits and pulling it out, cutting it again, pulling it out, cutting it again, and measuring, I got it pretty damn close to where I want it. So now I got to pull it back out and cut open the hole for the actual cabinet.